I am still very scared. Hello, and welcome to everyone. What a beautiful day, lovely place, country, people, family, my new sister, and that. Absolutely, really happy to be here. My brother told me to keep this short and sweet, so it really will be. Just I do things about him. My brother, he is amazing. You know, anything that he's ever put his mind to, wanted to do, it's gonna happen. He's gonna achieve that, and that has been achieved by meeting this lovely lady as well. It all started when we was young, and it was a little bit of snow in England, and he wanted to ski. We had a dog, right? He sent me down the road. He had hold of the lead, and I had to come by her, and he was skiing as she came running up. But anything, he puts his mind to it, he would do it. He amazes me. He's an amazing young man, or old man, because he is, after all, 8 minutes older than me. The one thing that I really envy BT for and about is he's had a little problem for many a year. He suffers from wetting himself, as I'm sure you saw today. He was very wet within the bed and all over. Hopefully BT will help him out and they'll be able to solve this problem. After all, he's got plastic pants on today. Okay, right. I only met you 4 days ago, right? But like Nick, I knew straight away what an amazing person that you are. You know that.
I know that.
Right, with that beautiful, amazing smile and the warmth and kindness and everything that I felt that just oozes from you. It does. It really does.
ใช่ค่ะต้องยิ้มสวยต้องยิ้มสดใสแล้วทำให้เขาแบบ what's the word
Like this oozing.
แบบต้องมีเสน่ห์อย่างนี้ค่ะมีเสน่ห์
You are amazing, and he's a very lucky man, and yeah, he's a very lucky man to have you as his wife, as I am to have you as my sister, right? And I love you, and I love you.
yeah thank you
Let's raise a glass to the bride and groom. Hey, happy days!
ค่ะแม่ก็
And this is Craig, the baseball coach, who will now be talking a little bit about
คนต่อไปนะคะ
Nicholas.
เครกค่ะเป็นโค้ชเบสบอลของพี่ลิกนะคะ And Ben thank you so much for that ขอบคุณเบนมากนะคะ
He's been going on at me for weeks to do this, and I wrote this about 10 minutes ago. So it's going to be really quite interesting as to how this pans out. This is the 4th time I've been best man at a wedding, so being so far from home, at least I guess I can do the same jokes that no one else has ever heard. So normally, as a best man, for those of you who don't know, it's our tradition to stand up and make the groom look rather silly. Trust me, as you will have seen, he can do that all on his own. So I'm just going to give you a little insight into Nick Carter the man, because I've known him unfortunately for 25 years. So on the face of it, he seems okay, right? Time to make your mind up. I first met Nick Carter as a 16-year-old boy. That was legal. Okay. I was recruiting for our baseball team, and I was told about 2 up-and-coming young players that I needed to look at. I was presented with a guy who was clearly very young, clearly very athletic, clearly very talented. The other one was Nick Carter.
แต่อีกค่ะ
I feel partly responsible for the way that he looks.
เขาคิดว่าเขามีส่วนรับผิดชอบที่ตอนนี้พี่นิกดูหน้าตาเป็นอย่างนี้ค่ะ
when he was 16, stand up, his hair was down to here.
ตอนพี่นิกอายุ 16 นะคะ พี่นิกไว้ผมยาวถึงก้นเลยค่ะ
It was not a good look. As I left the meeting, I made one comment: cut off your hair. At the first practice that he attended, he had no hair. He did forget to mention wetting the bed. I didn't know that. Can you do that? No, it's okay, it's okay. But after turning up at practice with no hair, I realized straight away one important thing. He listened to what I asked, and he was completely dedicated. I've known Nick for 25 years. We've been on an amazing journey together, both as teammates and also as friends. The kind of person that he is, I will highlight now. We were at a championship tournament in Europe, and one of Nick's teammates showed him some chords on a guitar. This goes to show what he's like. In 6 months, he had written 12 songs, recorded a CD. I was honored to get a free copy. I wouldn't have paid for it.
ยังไงเขาก็ไม่จ่ายค่ะ
But I've watched him do the same through his life. His commitment is incredible. He did the same at golf, his dance career,
ตอนที่เขาเป็นนักเต้น
playing poker,
ตอนที่เขาเล่นโป๊กเกอร์นะคะ เป็น professional poker
writing 2 novels.
เขียนหนังสือถึง 2 เล่มด้วยกัน
The list goes on.
ก็ยังมีอะไรอีกมากมายที่เขาพูดไม่หมด
But he always sets out to be the best and do the best that he can. So, on that note, BT, let me tell you this. You don't need to translate this, but you can if you want. The minute he cut his hair off, I knew the kind of guy he was. He will show you every bit of that commitment and more. Okay? Believe me. He is an incredible guy. And you are as lucky to have him as he is to have you. Now, if everybody would just like to pick up their glasses, I would like to propose a toast to Nick and BT and BT's lovely family who put this together. Chai!
Yo!
Chai!
Yo!
Chai!
Yo!
Chai, chai, chai!
Yo, yo, yo!
Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your evening, everybody.
They told me the savages do that.
I've had the pleasure of knowing Nick for 6 years now, since 2010. He came to Sweden from England to work at the same school as me in Stockholm. I taught mathematics, he taught PE. We instantly became friends, best friends. A good teacher can spot another good teacher within 30 seconds. I'm a good teacher. Nick is not a good teacher. He is a fantastic teacher.
อ๋อเขาเป็นครูที่ยอดเยี่ยมมาก
He cares so much about each and every student. He gives 100% every single day. His students listen to every single word he says. When Nick told me he was moving to Thailand, I was upset,
ตอนที่
but I understood completely. Sweden is a cold place, and Swedish people are cold and reserved. As many of his new colleagues know, Nick is the opposite to Sweden. He is the most lively and social person I know. His musical and singing talent, together with his professional dance moves, means that life around Nick is never boring, just always exciting. When Nick first described BT as a beautiful yoga instructor with a similar fiery passion for life, I knew she was the one for Nick. I've never seen Nick so happy, relaxed, and yet still booming with endless infectious energy. I know in my heart that Nick will take great care of BT. He's had years of training as a teacher to look after others, endless patience and understanding, and able to deal with any crisis that occurs. Please raise your glasses
ขอยกแก้วขึ้นอีกรอบนึงนะคะรอบสุดท้ายแล้วค่ะ
to the beautiful bride and groom, and as we say in Sweden, please, skål!
พูดเหมือนต้น
Thank you very much.
ขอบคุณมากค่ะ
Alright, thank you on the Desmond. Such a beautiful speech as well.
They told me the savages do that.